Protein bars are very expensive. They're also hard, dense, dry. They kind of taste like shit. I'm gonna show you how to make protein bars at home for way cheaper, under $1 per bar, which you can never buy anywhere. And they taste so much better. These are my absolute favorite protein bars right now. They're Reese's Cup protein bars. They're peanut buttery, they're chocolatey, they're low calorie, they're so cheap to make, and they only require a few ingredients. Anyone can easily make these. Having easy, cheap, tasty, meal preppable food is key to staying on your diet, and you can find even more recipes like this in my fat loss cookbook with free updates. We're gonna start with a whole bunch of oatmeal. I buy it in bulk because it saves so much money. You can get this on Amazon. It is so much cheaper than any grocery store. Are you paying for oat flour? If you are, listen to me, I'm gonna save you so much money. Never buy oat flour. It is a scam. All they do is blend your oatmeal for you and charge you 10 times as much. I can't stand it. So oatmeal shrinks in volume and gets compact when it's blended. We actually need 60 grams of oatmeal, which results in a half cup of oat flour. Take this oatmeal and you blend it up and watch it turn into oat flour. You gotta give it a shake once in a while. Make sure there's no lumps. Take all this oat flour and pour it into a really big mixing bowl. We need powdered peanut butter, not regular peanut butter. Peanut butter powder, only 50 calories per 2 tablespoons instead of peanut butter, which is 190 for 2 tablespoons. If you take regular peanut butter and you toss all the oil out of it, all that oil goes to Taco Bell so they can deep fry your Mexican pizzas. Now, most of the calories are gone from your peanut butter and you're left with actual protein from the peanuts. This is peanut butter powder. It is the protein in the peanuts, not the fat. It's definitely way more expensive than peanut butter because it takes way more peanuts to make peanut flour than peanut butter. But that's why I buy it in bulk. It saves me money, and 75 grams of it costs 96 cents. For the protein powder, you want to use a vanilla flavored whey protein powder, but if you love peanut butter like me, you want to use peanut butter flavored whey protein powder. I'm using Legion's. It is so good. Buy this. Use code Rahul to save yourself money. If you don't like it, just tell them. They will give you all your money back and you get to keep a bag of protein. So it's literally a hack. You have nothing to lose. Add 2 scoops of whey protein powder. I'm using Legion. If you use a chocolate whey protein powder, these will taste more like chocolate peanut butter instead of peanut butter. I love straight peanut flavor in my mouth, so I want only peanut butter flavor in this base, no chocolate. Crack some salt in there. This is free. Go to the ocean, steal some water, boil it, evaporate the water, and you have free salt. I am not counting this in the price. Don't get mad at me in the comments. Mix all your powders up until it's all combined. Now add in some Greek yogurt. Plain non-fat Greek yogurt. We need 120 grams, which is only 50 cents. Now mix in the Greek yogurt and you'll notice it's quite hard to mix in. Almost as hard as how hard and chiseled your body will get when you eat recipes out of my cookbook. But honestly, there's not enough liquid in this, and you can use any liquid you want. Almond milk, any nut milk, water, coffee. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that do matter is you add a little bit at a time. Add 2 tablespoons and then mix. Still too dry? Add 1 more tablespoon in and mix. That's all I needed. 45 grams or 3 tablespoons of total liquid to get this to be the perfect thick consistency of a protein bar. If you add too much liquid, it's gonna be too wet, and in this scenario, being too wet is bad. You will never get a thick protein bar texture, and you'll need to add even more oat flour to save your batter and make it unrunny, if that's a word. We want to make these protein bars the same size as real protein bars. You know what container is the exact same size? A meal prep container. Look at that. The length of the protein bar is the same size as the width, I think, of the meal prep container. So we just fill up the meal prep container with batter and we can chop it up into slices. Take some wax paper or parchment paper and crumble it up until it's a tiny ball, and then you unfold it, and this is how you get your paper to mold to any container. Stuff it in your protein bar mold, which is my fancy word for a meal prep container. And I'm pinning this down the sides because this parchment paper is annoying. It's coming out. So I got one of these fridge clips. Take your protein bar goop and stuff it in your container and flatten it out into one even layer. It's kind of hard because it's just so sticky. Just do your best to spread it. Using a silicone spatula helps quite a bit because it sticks a little bit less. Uh-oh, no one's watching me, so I'm gonna try some of this right now, and damn, this shit is insane. When you're done spreading this out, fridge it. Let's let it fridge up for like 10 minutes to get a little bit firmer, and in the meantime, we got some chocolate topping to make. This chocolate topping is so freaking good. It's just 2 ingredients. Add some chocolate to a bowl. It don't matter what chocolate you use. I do like semi-sweet or dark because I like that bitterness. It's really nice. Microwave this chocolate to melt it. I don't got time to double boil this thing, so I just throw it in my microwave for 1 minute on low power mode at 4 out of 10 power. Then take the highest calorie ingredient today, coconut oil. It's like a guy, hard at room temperature, but soft when it gets heated. We only need 5 grams, and I recommend you measure this out because it is very, very easy to overestimate, and it's just so calorie dense. Add this to the melted chocolate, then mix until the coconut oil has melted and combined with the chocolate. This happens very, very quickly. Now take your peanut butter layer out of the fridge and pour this chocolate on top. The coconut oil will help the chocolate harden and have this beautiful crunchy snap to it. Once you spread the chocolate out, throw this into your freezer for 30 minutes. Because I am impatient, I'm not fridging this thing, I'm freezing it for 30 minutes. And then you are ready to eat. Split this up into 5 protein bars. I'm just using a knife to slice it up, and look at that chocolate snap. It's beautiful. And when you put it in your mouth, it's even more beautiful because it tastes so good. Each one of these protein bars is 195 calories, 18 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat. And each one of these costs only 90 cents. So cheap. Find me any protein bar you can buy with these macros and this price, and I bet you can't. Because trust me, I've searched, it is not possible. These are the best macros and the best price you will ever find on a protein bar. These have a super fudgy peanut butter layer with a crispy chocolate shell on top. If a Reese's cup and some cookie dough made love and gave birth, this would be the child. And guess what? I'm eating child. Little peanut butter cup cookie dough. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo, doesn't that taste like Reese's cookie dough? Dude, I was craving Reese's for some reason. I don't know why. That's why I wanted to make these this morning.
The better ones, bro.
I mean, better ones? It's like 190 something calories, 18 grams of protein. For more recipes that taste like they're bad for you, but they're actually so healthy, they will help you get your dream body, check out my fat loss cookbook. Everything I use to transform my physique is in my cookbook that I'll update with new recipes for free. And you can't just meal prep sweet stuff. I mean, I guess you can, but you also need to satisfy your savory cravings. That's when you meal prep my Hot Pocket pizzas. They'll stay good in your freezer for months, and anytime you want one, you microwave it, and you have a high protein snack ready in minutes. I'll see you in that video.